Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well tonight. I want to give you guys an update on Bitcoin and crypto, and there is in fact some very interesting things that I want to talk about for Bitcoin. And you guys can already read by the title what I am in fact going to be talking about, and this is very bullish right now. Very bullish. So that's exactly what I want to talk about, and you guys will understand once I get through the video. So let me go ahead and give you guys an update on Bitcoin before we talk about what I want to talk about. So yeah, so just clearly see Bitcoin right now at 58,700. So we did in fact see Bitcoin earlier this morning above $58,000, just below 60k. It was around 59,000, 59.8, somewhere around there. So Bitcoin right now is still holding very strong at this level. Okay, it's just below $59,000. It's still not really making huge movements. You guys can just clearly see we are in fact in the 1 hour time frame, and you guys can just clearly see we are in fact seeing some very strong sideways price movements. Right, so Bitcoin is continuing to consolidate and staying at this level, and it has not changed right for the past few days now. Okay, so very strong sideways price movements for Bitcoin, right? Still holding strong, at $58,000, just below $59,000. Great to see. Crypto market tonight is not really moving, right? You guys can clearly see market down slightly, 0.11%. So past 24 hours, Bitcoin is not really moving. Same with Ethereum, even though earlier today we did actually see Ethereum at 2,700. Okay, above $2,700, and it was up like 7%, right? But tonight, you guys can just clearly see it's gone back down, right? So yeah, let me just show you guys here on TradingView. We did in fact see a slight drop for Ethereum. Okay, it was at one point above $2,700, but it's slightly dropped right now. Okay, so but you guys can just clearly see for the past 7 days, Ethereum's up 7%, right? Yeah, past 24 hours, we're not seeing huge movements right now for altcoins, even though, a couple of hours ago, we did see a fair few altcoins moving, okay, like crazy. But right now, okay, tonight, we're not seeing huge movements at all for altcoins. In fact, a fair few altcoins tonight are slightly down. Toncoin is down 3%, Cardano is down 1%, Avalanche 2%. What's Solana doing? Down 1.7%, right? Polkadot 3%, okay. Chainlink 2%. So yeah, a fair few altcoins are slightly dropping. Polygon, 2%, right? So yeah, the list goes on. A fair few alts are slightly dropping for the past 24 hours, but nothing too crazy. Now let's get into some of the topics that I want to talk about. Now this is something very interesting. So Bitcoin is now the 6th top monetary asset in the world. Okay, so you guys can just clearly see. Okay, number 6 is Bitcoin, over $1 trillion USD value. Okay, now looking at this is absolutely amazing. It just shows you guys how much Bitcoin has come. Bitcoin has came like a far away distance. You know what I mean? Like how far Bitcoin has came up, right? Because Bitcoin was in fact created 2009, and then of course in 2009 it was launched, okay, pretty much, right? And you guys can just clearly see for over 15 years now, since Bitcoin has been around, is now the 6th largest, the 6th top monetary asset in the world, right? So this just shows you guys something, right? That Bitcoin is the future of money, pretty much, right? And we know soon enough Bitcoin will surpass gold. Okay, we know that, guys. Like by market cap, okay, for Bitcoin to reach gold's market cap, we would have to see Bitcoin reach at least over $700,000. And we know, guys, that Bitcoin will easily reach 700k per coin. Okay, and once we see Bitcoin reaching, around 700k or over 700k, okay, it will be higher right now. Okay, but if it reaches, around that price target, then the market cap of Bitcoin should be similar to gold's. Right, and we know Bitcoin can easily reach 700k one day. We know Bitcoin can reach $1 million one day, right, per coin. So just think about that. So we know easily one day Bitcoin will surpass gold. Okay, 100%. So get ready for that, guys. But yeah, this is absolutely amazing to see, right? Now, BlackRock, okay? BlackRock buys 228 Bitcoins today, right? So every day they are buying a whole bunch of Bitcoins, at least over 100 Bitcoins, okay? Pretty much every single day, right? Almost every day, right? So BlackRock, they are in fact continuing to buying more Bitcoin, right? They are in fact accumulating a whole bunch of Bitcoin. And we know BlackRock, they are not stopping. They are in fact continuing to accumulate a lot of Bitcoins. Okay. So it seems like they are not stopping, guys. Okay. And this is looking absolutely bullish. We know a lot of institutional, investors are in fact buying into Bitcoin, and retail investors, not just institutional investors, also retail investors like you and me, we are in fact buying into Bitcoin. And I hope you guys are, right? Because this is obviously the perfect time right now, the best time right now to buy Bitcoin, right? To accumulate into Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, $90,000 target. That is true. Okay, that is true. That is in fact going to happen once we see Bitcoin, okay, breaking out of this resistance line, okay, back up to its previous all-time highs above $73,000. And once we see Bitcoin breaking out of the resistance, of course, we will in fact see Bitcoin reaching a new high. So $90,000 is programmed. Okay, that is in fact the price target for Bitcoin. $90,000 is going to happen, guys. But understand, $100,000 is going to happen as well. I've been talking about this for the longest time now. 100K Bitcoin is coming. It's still on track, right? Bitcoin is still on track to reaching over 6 figs, over 100K. It is very, very possible, guys. And I really want you guys to be prepared for that, because in the next few months, okay, especially in December, towards the end of this year in 2024, we will easily see Bitcoin reaching at least 100K, right? It is still on track to reaching 100K towards the end of this year in 2024. So be prepared for that, okay? But yes, once Bitcoin breaks this resistance, then yes, $90,000 is for sure the target to reach. It is very, very possible. And Bitcoin can move this much, guys. It can move. In the next few days, even few weeks, we can see Bitcoin reach $90,000 very, very easily. We have seen Bitcoin move a lot in just a day. Bitcoin can move like crazy, guys. Okay, so I really do believe once we break that resistance, Bitcoin can easily reach new highs of $80,000 and 90. It's possible. Okay, but yes, will Bitcoin history repeat again? Okay, and we know it's a 4-year cycle, right? Every 4 years we enter a bear market and then we enter a bull market. So obviously we were just in a bear cycle. Now we're going to enter the bull cycle. So understand, guys, looking at this chart, what we did in fact see was a boring consolidation zone. Okay, and that's exactly where Bitcoin is right now. But then the next move is in fact a parabolic zone. And in that zone, that is when we do in fact see a beautiful bull run up to the upside. And you can just clearly see that throughout the years. So you can just clearly see in this chart, 2011 to 2012, okay, we had a boring consolidation zone, and then 2013, that's when it popped. Same with 2014 to 2016, boring consolidation zone, okay, right over here. But then the next move, parabolic zone, and then 2017, that's when everything changed. 2017, Bitcoin pumped like crazy. Same with 2019 to 2020, boring consolidation zone, right here, okay, parabolic zone, Bitcoin pumped in 2021. So understand, this is where we are right now, 2022 to 2024. This is where we are right now, okay? So boring consolidation zone. Next move is in fact the parabolic zone, and that's going to be next year in 2025. So I've been telling guys for the longest time now that 2025 is in fact going to be an amazing year for Bitcoin. Bitcoin will skyrocket. A lot of altcoins will skyrocket as well. So understand, guys, next year, 2025, okay, throughout that year, in 2025, we're going to see some amazing moves happening for Bitcoin and crypto, right? Bitcoin is going to be reaching new highs, obviously. Same with Ethereum, and a lot of altcoins, okay, will reach new highs as well. Okay, so understand, guys, we are in fact about to enter the parabolic zone. A bull run is coming. We haven't seen anything yet for Bitcoin. This uptrend that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin ever since early 2023 to where it is now, to where we are now, is nothing. We haven't seen anything yet. Okay, so meaning, when we saw Bitcoin pumping back in February, reaching, new highs in March, right? $73,000, that we weren't in the parabolic zone. That was before the Bitcoin halving event. And we know guys, every single time, right after a Bitcoin halving event, not before, but after it, we always see a bull run. So understand, we haven't seen anything yet, you guys. Okay, so be prepared for what is coming for Bitcoin. Okay, but yes, another chart that I want to show you guys. Bitcoin's bullish stage 3 and 4 begin. So number 1, we had a correction. Number 2, brutal sell-off. And then number 3, a recovery. And number 4, a bull run. Okay, so you guys can just clearly see, okay, we're going to get a recovery. Okay, and then we're going to have a bull run. So understand, guys, a bull run is coming. Once we have that recovery back up, once we see that recovery back up to Bitcoin's previous all-time high, over $73,000, and once it breaks that resistance line, okay, because there is in fact a resistance line, once it breaks above it, okay, that's when everything's going to change, and that's when the bull run will pretty much begin. Okay, so please be ready for that. But this is what I wanted to talk about for today's video. Okay, this is very, very bullish right now for Bitcoin. So it says here over 1 million Bitcoin addresses now hold, okay, 1 Bitcoin or more. That's 1 million future millionaires. So this is very, very bullish, guys. Okay, over 1 million Bitcoin addresses hold at least 1 Bitcoin or more. This is very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. And if you guys know me, okay, if you guys have in fact been watching my videos, ever since I started this YouTube channel, I've been telling guys, I've been begging you guys, okay, to accumulate at least 1 full Bitcoin. Just 1 Bitcoin. The reason why I say that is because if you simply own 1 full Bitcoin, it will change your life. Okay, I talk about this topic a lot, right? So understand, looking at this right now, okay, and understanding that over 1 million Bitcoin addresses now hold 1 Bitcoin or more, this is very, very bullish. It seems like a lot of people out there, okay, retail investors that are in fact understanding where Bitcoin is heading, right? So, 1 million people are in fact going to be future millionaires, Bitcoin millionaires. Just think about that, right? So understand, guys, that's only 1 million addresses versus 8 billion, because there's 8 billion people in the world. So understand, you will in fact be in the 1%. Even if maybe you don't, own 1 full Bitcoin, maybe you just own 0.1 of a Bitcoin, 0.1, 10% of a Bitcoin, you're pretty much still in the 1%. So understand, guys, this is very, very bullish. Okay, seems like a lot of people are now understanding where Bitcoin is heading and why you guys should own 1 full Bitcoin. This is obviously, very, very bullish, guys, because I talk about this topic a lot, why you guys should be owning 1 full Bitcoin. You will in fact become future millionaires. Okay, owning 1 full Bitcoin will get you wealthy, okay, some type of wealth, right? And it will change life. We know Bitcoin is store of value. It creates generational wealth, right? So this is great to see, right? This is very, very bullish. But that's pretty much it, guys. Okay, that's really all I wanted to talk about for tonight for Bitcoin and crypto. But yeah, tonight we're not seeing huge movements. Same with Bitcoin. Okay, slightly dropped right now, just below $59,000. But I will keep you guys updated. And honestly, I hope Bitcoin drops, further down, because I want to buy more, you know what I mean? Even though right now it's still a great buy, but if Bitcoin drops back down to let's just say 56 to 55 or lower, you already know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end tonight's video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always appreciated. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.